Hey folks, it's Annette Dion. I'm just laughing because it's April Fool's Day and I feel a little foolish because I don't know, I ended up with like, all of a sudden I felt no structure. And I'm sure that collectively we're all feeling that way. Let me turn my thing so you can see my signs. Everything is possible when we believe it, we will see it. And my favorite, I pointed out the other day, do what you can with what you have right where you are. That's kind of a being in the moment quote. So it's Wednesday, it's hump day, but you know, all the days are blending together now. Nobody knows what the heck is going on. It's okay. We need to experience everything being open to interpretation. Not open necessarily, but open to interpretation. Is it good that the world has stopped? In a way it is. I heard recently that the air in China has cleared up. Whoever would have thought we'd see that day in the world where the air was getting cleaner, and you know, we hear more and more about that. So let's visualize things going in that direction in terms of the planet, the people on the planet figuring out how to clean up the environment instead of continually destroying it. Let's visualize no more, look, I got the death card. No more fossil fuels, which our addiction to fossil fuels also means that we're also supporting plastics because, you know, a lot of people don't think about this, but plastics are derived from petroleum. So that's why we have a plastic addiction. I know I tried to go off plastic and it really seemed impossible because there weren't any other alternatives available to me. So send me your thoughts on that. So today is April 1st, as we all know. We're all feeling like the Fool. The Fool card in the tarot deck means to choose wisely. It's the first card in the deck. It's card 0. That'll be interesting if that comes up, huh? We're going to look at the next 24 hours. We're seeing people that we love dearly are testing positive for the virus. Some very instrumental, so to speak, pun intended, people in my songwriting, you know, influences category. John Prine, Jackson Browne. I know Chris Cuomo, who's not a musician, I don't think he is, but not known for that, has tested positive, and you know, there are others, and we just send out our thanks and our light and our love and healing so that they come back and they get better and come back and write us some more inspiring music. In the meantime, we got to pick up the slack, okay? So between now and tomorrow, it is around 4:30 almost Eastern time. I hope you're all finding ways to meditate and maybe even pray and be still and finding your creativity and getting a little bit more adapted to this slow to stopping down pace. And the cards for today, here we are once again. A lot of the cards have repeated themselves. So this is the 9 of Wands is coming up again, and this is becoming a pattern. I'm doing readings every day, so these are the things that aren't changing. This holding on to the old and feeling scared. And also this is indicating there's been a lot of holding on to the bad news and not enough good news. You might have to look for it, but there is good news in the midst of the horrific, tragic news too. I keep on saying if you can get active in your community and participate in helping in a safe way, even if it's virtually, which is what's all that's left for many of us, go ahead and do so, because we need to get out of this fear mode and get into more of a collective, hopeful mode. So there's that. So funny because it's like this reading is the same one I did the other day. The Temperance card, we're going to be asked to have patience. The angels are balancing it out. So there comes a time in life where we have to recognize that we don't have all the answers, and we have to be okay with that, because having all the answers is like not realistic ever. You know, we can have some answers that we come to on our own, but we can't have all the answers. So the angels are balancing things out. That's the guidance from this card. Notice in this card, Temperance, the angel has one foot in the water, which represents emotions and spirit and baptism, even like renewal, rebirth, and one foot on the ground. So that's just pointing out, and there's a light in the background, to keep grounded, even though we're also in the spiritual. So it's like living in both worlds. I like to live that way. I recommend it. It's pretty good. So not only with the grounded energy of being on the earthly plane, but also knowing that you have a connection to a higher dimension, spiritual dimension. Very good. And the third card, wait, was it this one? Oh, the world. We are the world, we are the children. It just popped into my head. You know, the guides speak through songs sometimes. So the world is, this is interesting because I'm feeling like this is saying the world is rising up as one consciousness. I have no idea what that means. Let me see if I get a little bit more interpretation from the guides. Send me more information about that. Okay. So, is it really that simple? This is about recognizing that love is going to heal, and the sense of being together is the only thing that's going to heal, and kindness and compassion. I know that sounds really simple, but sometimes simple is the most powerful. All right. So there's that. Please subscribe to my channel if you like it. I hope you like it. It's brand new. And send me a message. Facebook, it's Annette Dion, psychic reader, and also you can send me an email if you'd like to schedule a remote reading. I can do FaceTime, I can do just phone, and I can give you insight as to what to do with yourself during these times on a more personal level for you as an individual. So, love you all, lots, peace, healing, keep your spirits up. Take advantage of this time. Why not? Take advantage of this time to do all those things that you've been saying for years that you wanted to do someday. Learn how to play the piano. Okay. Write a song. All right. Love you. Bye.